Hello everyone, welcome to Willa Dean's Kitchen. Today we're going to cook some baby back ribs. We have the ribs here on this piece of parchment paper. As you can see, the rib bones over here. So what we're going to do is we washed them off good. Still a little liquid there. We're going to pat them dry. There's a piece of membrane on the back side of the rib. We're going to remove that, and then we're going to season these up, and we're going to roast them off in the oven, and we're going to make some barbecue sauce. For our sauce, we're going to use the following ingredients. We're going to have a tomato-based sauce. So I have tomato paste here. I have some honey here. We have some apple cider vinegar. We're going to use that as well. Worcestershire sauce that gives it a nice flavor. And then we have some brown sugar. The brown sugar has molasses in it. There's dark brown sugar. So that's going to also give us more flavor. And then to give us some spice, we have some calabrese peppers here. These are really good, sweet, fruity tasting peppers. So they're going to get some good spice into there as well. We have a little Cajun seasoning. That's going to kick it up some more also. Some chili powder and some smoked paprika. We're going to probably add some garlic and some onion powder as well to this. So this will be the base of our sauce, and we're going to get our ribs going. Okay, so we're going to get our barbecue sauce started. So mine is going to be tomato base. So what I'm going to start out with is probably about 2.5 tablespoons of tomato paste that we had earlier. And we're going to add to the tomato paste about a third of a cup of apple cider vinegar. Put that right in there. And these aren't precise measurements, but we're going to add, say, about a third of a cup of honey as well. Honey is so natural and so sweet. It's going to add some great flavor for us. We have Worcestershire sauce, a few squirts of that. And we're going to add some brown sugar. That's also part of our sauce base here. So now we're going to combine these ingredients. That has a good consistency to it. So now we're going to add some additional seasonings. I got some smoked paprika here. Okay, so in my bowl I got a half a teaspoon of each garlic powder, smoked paprika, black pepper. I got some Cajun spice and some chili powder all in this bowl here. So we're going to add that to our sauce. Mix this in as well. So we have a really good consistency here. So our next thing is we're going to give this a taste. Okay, so that tastes great already, but there's a couple of things that we still need to add. So one of them is some yellow mustard. I'm gonna add some yellow mustard. I didn't add the mustard powder earlier, so I'm just gonna add this mustard so it'll mix in well. Maybe about a tablespoon of mustard, and we have some chopped Calabrian chili peppers. Chopped Calabrian chili peppers. We're gonna add about a teaspoon of that as well. Now this is gonna give us some heat, but these peppers are kind of have a fruity flavor as well. Put a little extra in there. I'm gonna make this a nice sweet and spicy sauce. Yeah, so that looks great. Another taste here. Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I can feel the heat of the pepper in the back of my mouth, the tanginess from the sauce, the mustard, the sweetness from the honey and the brown sugar. It's coming together great. So now we're going to get started on our ribs. Okay, so the ribs have seasoned and they sat in the refrigerator overnight. What we're going to do is we have the ribs on this pan with some parchment paper. We're going to roast them in the oven at 385 degrees until they're nice brown and tender. We have a barbecue sauce. We got about 1 cup of sauce out of our mix, and that's plenty for 1 slab of ribs. We're going to try to get a nice smoky flavor. This is a good recipe if you live in an apartment or a condo and you don't have a patio area where you can have a burning or flaming charcoal grill outside. This is a good recipe. So we're going to get these in the oven. We're going to let them go for about 45 minutes, and then we'll check them and see what they look like. And the last 20 minutes, we're going to glaze them up with some sauce, and then get some nice tender glaze on it. So to the oven we go. Okay, these are ribs after being in the oven for 1 hour. They're getting brown, but they're still not tender enough yet. We have a little bit of meat pulling back from the bone over here, but we want some more of the meat to pull back from the bone. So we're gonna stick it back in the oven for another 30 minutes. Okay, after an hour and 20 minutes in the oven, the ribs are looking nice and brown. It has some good color to them. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put some of our sauce on them on both sides, and we're gonna stick them back in the oven for 10 more minutes. Hello everybody, the baby back ribs are done. They're on the plate here. We have 4 ribs over here on this side, collard greens, roasted sweet potatoes, and some cornbread. Now I put a little gochujang chili paste on these sweet potatoes with some seasoning to just give them a little bit of kick as well. So the ribs look good, the collard greens look good, everything on the plate looks delicious. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a taste, see what it tastes like. Okay, so I have a piece of the rib here with some sauce on it. I'm going to give this a taste. Oh, tangy, spicy, sweet, really flavorful. The sauce came through for us with that tomato base, with the mustard in there, with the seasoning. It's just great. We're going to try one of these potatoes here. They have gochujang chili paste on them. Oh, it goes great with the sweet potatoes because the sweet potatoes already have a little bit of sweetness to them. And then the gochujang gives it a little bit of spice as well. We have some collard greens here. Got to give good old southern greens a taste. Tastes great. This is a good meal. You can prepare it outside on the grill or inside in your oven in case you're living in an apartment or somewhere and you don't have an outdoor grill. But I want to thank everybody for viewing. I hope you had a good day. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.